Okay, so here we are back with some more Generation Wrestling 11. We have 3 title matches in this show. We'll be crowning a new set of tag team champions. We will be having Joe Hendry defend his Vancouver Championship, and finally we will be having the big one, the Generation Championship will be on the line between Kyle O'Reilly and Brian Cage, two people who have not went up against each other in a Generation Wrestling ring that I can remember anywhere. We're going to have a quick look actually to make sure that this is accurate. So this will be their first match against each other in this company, I believe. CGW. No. Kyle O'Reilly. Yep, they have not yet faced each other. So this is going to be a big matchup. Big event really. We have 8.8 thousand to play with here though, which is great, really to see. Like, look at the amount of sponsorship money we're getting brought in now. So I think now we can start to put on monthly shows, and yeah, I'm hoping so anyway. 11 important still in British Columbia, hoping to up that tonight possibly, if not the next show, although maybe untrue of course, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and run this show anyway. Nope. I know it's already defaulted to that, but I don't know, I always just prefer to go in and do it. So TNT take on Blackwell Slasher, two of the more higher momentum tag teams at the minute. Apart from maybe the Stallions, but I wanted TNT and Blackwell Slasher to be in this one here, and about that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Blackwell Slasher goes over against TNT in 11 minutes 43 seconds when Steve Blackwell defeats Pete Paz by pinfall, and they become the second pair of tag team champions here. All terrible wrestlers of course, unfortunately, but Steve Blackwell really has improved, as well as with that 31-minute in-ring performance there, as well as Cremates of Fun Slasher with that 28 in-ring performance. Pete Paz is improving in both rumbles and technical skills, so I'm happy enough with that. Let's go ahead though to the next segment here. We see Joe Hendry come out with the mic in his hand, and pretty much and he's pretty much, it's kind of like, along the line, say something like, as your new champion, as your fighting champion, I have decided to put my title on the line tonight against 4 other competitors. So yeah, pretty much along those lines. I know I could have probably said that better, but didn't really think about what he was gonna say, to be honest, but fuck it. We'll go into the match itself, which is 28 minutes, not a bad match indeed, as Joe Hendry goes up against Nelson Creed, the King of Yukon, Tony Baroni and Artemis Spencer, and about to have a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Joe Hendry goes over and defeats all 4 of those other competitors in 13 and a half minutes, when Joe Hendry defeats Tony Baroni by pinfall with a freak of nature, making defense number 1 of his title. The standout performer is Nelson Creed with a 31, a 28 for Joe Hendry's in-ring performance, 23 for the King of Yukon, 19 for Tony Baroni, and a 23 for Artemis Spencer. Tony Baroni is improving in his technical skills, as is Nelson Creed, who is also improving in his performance skills. That is good to see indeed. 28 rated match overall there. Then we go on to the next match here, as Eddie Kingston takes on Rhett Titus in what will be a number 1 contenders match for the to go up against the Generation Champion, which will be either Brian Cage or Kyle O'Reilly, but we'll find out that soon. And the bout that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Eddie Kingston defeats Rhett Titus in 9.5 minutes by pinfall. Eddie Kingston was really off his game, but he still managed to get an in-ring performance of 45, as Rhett Titus gets a 39. That's pretty good there for the 3-minute segment, and I'm happy enough with that. Then we go into a segment here now. I should have done this as a video segment, but it was they're both with it on Overness anyway, which is the video option I always choose, so it doesn't really matter. It's the same outcome, but yeah, we just see a video of Brian Cage's career so far in the company as he gets all those wins, and also Kyle O'Reilly's run as champion, and yeah, pretty much going parallel beside each other. But then we go to the next segment here as Brian Cage defeats Kyle O'Reilly here in an exceptional match in 16 minutes 43 seconds by pinfall with an Weapon X, and Brian Cage continues his non-defeated streak as he wins the Generation Championship. Both competitors were physically tiring towards the end. The announcing job was pretty weak. The match decided better announcing and better colour commentary. 70 in-ring performance there by Brian Cage and a 66 by Kyle O'Reilly. I should have selected the local champ storyline, but we will do that after the match. After the event. So we go to the next segment here as we end the show with Brian Cage celebrating his huge win as he goes completely overboard with his celebration. He is the Generation Champion, and Kyle O'Reilly has dropped the title. This show increased our popularity in 45 regions. That's pretty good there, and a 54 rated night overall. So that's matched our best show so far. So we've got 254 rated shows, which is of course our highest rating yet. So Brian Cage, told that he's awesome. Kyle O'Reilly can be told the same because he is. And finally we'll go with Nelson Creed. You had a pretty good performance, so compliment on a good performance. So Brian Cage was very happy, as was Kyle O'Reilly, and Nelson Creed seemed pleased. So decided to give it to Brian Cage. Didn't want his undefeated streak to end, and I just thought it'd be interesting to give it to Brian Cage and see what he can do with the title. Now, I was going to have Brian Cage go into the Canadian Cup and win it, and then go on to win it at the Emergent show, but with we already kind of done that last year, and I don't really want to repeat it 2 years in a row. Of course, we can always do that dynamic again in next year where you have the champion drop at them, but of course that doesn't mean that Brian Cage has to be the champion, or even whoever wins the Canadian Cup this year has to be champion. The title can change hands at any time, just like it did here. So we'll just wait for this here to load up, and then we'll check our size, see if there's any change there. We'll check how many people watch this show as well. Let's go ahead. We didn't spend the whole budget as well, which is good to see. What a small company now, that's fucking amazing. GW rise to small size. GW grace into grace period. Okay, that's good to see. And it got less than not one TV rating. So we'll have a look here at the show history and we'll see how much 5.4 thousand people watched it, which is good to see. I'm very happy with that. So as we can see here, we have become a small company, which is good to see. A lot of popularity rising here. Very happy about that. No changes on who we can work with here. That's unfortunate, but you know, it's fine. I didn't really expect anybody, you know, extra to be able to work with. So yeah, we'll see if we can negotiate a new deal here. Well, extend the deal here, and maybe see if we can get a late night deal instead for 6 months. Oh, okay, it's been agreed and signed, so that's good. That's very good to see indeed. So it just means we have to up a game now, and yeah, let's. We're gonna leave that where it is at the minute. The production values include a basic entrance, custom ring aprons, and amateur video editing. The cost is £500 per month plus a further £150 per show. Upgrading would involve a fee of £1,000. Once upgraded, your cost would be £1,500 per month plus £500 per show. No way, not right now anyway. We'll see how we go in the future. So yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we will schedule our next event, which will be Generation Wrestling 12. Of course, Generation Wrestling 12 will be a special and will be a 1 hour show. Week 2 of October, I think. Anyway, yeah, it should be October. Yeah, that should be fine. Save and exit that. Let's go ahead and do a last overview here. So we'll auto push, and I'm not sure when we're going to bring back Adam Cole. He's a lot of money to bring back for each show, which is unfortunate, but anyway, lost overview. Main offenders include Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Brian Cage and Eddie Kingston. Our upper mid card then is Sean Defy, Rhett Titus, Jonathan Gresham and Joe Hendry. Our mid carders is Nelson Creed, Billy Swede, Cremator Von Slasher, Artemis Spencer, Steve Blackwell and Colin Delaney. Our lower mid card is Scotty Mack, Dan Myers, Tony Baroni and the King of Yukon. Then we have two openers with Pete Powers and Cole Bishop. And yep, that will do that. Christina Font Elliott, of course, is our only manager. So yeah, just trying to think about what else we need to do here. So we've got a creative meeting here. Franchise players is Adam Cole, Brian Cage, Kyle O'Reilly and Eddie Kingston. Next big things, none. Hot prospects, none. Talk the talk, Adam Cole and Joe Hendry. Showstoppers, Adam Cole, Brian Cage, Kyle O'Reilly, Eddie Kingston and Brett Titus. Our ring generals is Adam Cole, no change there. Who's hot? Kyle O'Reilly, Brian Cage, Steve Backwell, Cremator, Von Slasher and Scotty Mack. Who's not? Colin Delaney, Artemis Spencer, the King of Yukon, Tony Baroni and Dan Myers. Time Decline, none, and Hidden Gems, none. So, yep, that's that anyway. I think that's going to end it now. I don't really see the point in continuing on any longer. So, yep, thanks very much for watching, and I'm very happy that we're a small company now, and we can look at building to become a much bigger company in the future, and I believe we are going to go global with this save. I honestly do. But anyway, that's going to end it for now. See you later.